Well, hello, and thank you to the good people over at Impact Wrestling. As of today, I have a special guest. She is the hottest flame, period. Impact Wrestling star Kiera Hogan. How's it going?
Period. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Like the period thing, like I don't want people to think like that's something new because we'll talk about it in a second, but that's literally been in your arsenal of lingo for a very long time. So I know I had to throw that in at
Yes,
least a few times today.
definitely. I appreciate that. Don't worry. I appreciate it.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, before I get to my questions, I have to ask a question on behalf of Josh Matthews because it looks like he was stumbling over something you said or a sign you held at the last show, and that is raggedy tragedy. Now, I think I know what it means, but I'm just gonna help him out here by this question. So, could you explain to me what that term means?
Almost victory for Kimber. Oh, let's see what these two have to say. Is that another sign? What does that one say? Something about a tragedy?
Raggedy tragedy.
I have no idea what that means.
A raggedy tragedy is somebody, obviously, that looks raggedy and they're tragic. Obviously, it speaks for itself. Josh Matthews, my God, does it have to be broken down? I've had to explain so many things to him, like, you want the smoke, bust down, like, there's so many things I've had to explain to him, and he still does not get it.
Gotta love him. Gotta love him. So my first question is a really, really like I was just blown out of my seat when I seen this. So let's talk about the video that just surfaced of you when you were 17 and you were talking about the knockouts roster in 2012. And this is like way before you're signed. So like that means there's zero bias in what you're saying, and you're just literally calling it how it is. And then even at 17, you knew what is still taking a lot of people to realize. And like that's what people have been saying is like, hey, this is the best knockouts division of all time. This is the best women's roster in pro wrestling. But this is something that you knew was instilled in this company back then. What is your thoughts on that statement in 2020?
They're not getting enough time in the ring as opposed to TNA, where the women wrestle in they main event nights. Like, they have 2 matches a show sometimes, and their matches last more than 5 minutes because they want their women to get exposure. They take women out of the indies and put them to work. This is why TNA's women's division is better. And I guarantee that if the TNA knockouts were to invade WWE and challenge them, or WWE came and tried, or WWE versus TNA, the knockouts would have it hands down because they have the best women right now. And there may be some more women that are coming from the indies that are trying to get contracts and things of that nature. But right now, TNA has the best women's division. And I can guarantee you, if Melina and Maria came from ROH and Maurice came back to wrestle, they hands down would have the best women in the business. Period.
I mean, obviously, I still believe that. I still believe that getting signed to the company, being in the company for as long as I have, and now being able to evolve my character within the company, I still wholeheartedly believe that. I believe that since before I was in the company. I'll believe that probably when I'm out of the company, because I just think the Knockouts division as a whole has had a tremendous evolution and a tremendous way of mending characters and bringing in different people with different aspects and different walks on life and characteristics and personalities. I just think it's an amazing array of different characters that feed so well off of each other, and that's why Impact has been around so long. And for a 17-year-old me to say that the Knockouts division is the best, and to be 25 years old and still being able to be a part of what I think is the best division, still is full circle. It just comes around full circle, and I just think that's amazing. And I'm blessed, very, very blessed, to be in the position I'm in, to be able to say that and live out my dreams. I get to live my dream every day. I get to live my dream every week when I'm on TV. Like, it's amazing. And I just to be able to say that at 17 and like for it to just come full circle, like I said, just, oh my God, I can just repeat it and say it out loud over and over because I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My 14-year-old self is quaking on the inside. I'm shook at this, my journey, my path. So it's amazing to be in the position that I'm in and just to be a part of such an amazing company that supports everything that I am and everything that I believe in. So I'm blessed.
That's powerful. And we'll talk about her in a second, but Tasha Steelz, a friend of mine. I spoke to her and congratulated her after she signed, and she mimics, just a few months or a month within the company, and mimics exactly what you're saying. Is talk about being able to grow within a company and a company that believes in you. And I just think that's just powerful. And when you talk about living your dream, I mean, you're a true testament of that. So man, I can that's a little bit emotional to kind of follow on it, but I'm thankful
Thank you so much.
for people just like you. You really put out the positivity in the air in this and in this community that we need. That's truly powerful.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
No doubt, no doubt. So I have seen you work all over. I've seen you work in singles matches, tag matches, intergender, and as well as Tasha. I've seen her work the same. And I've also seen you guys in the same building, same promotion working, whether the indies or whatever it may be. But God, did I have no clue that you two were the tag team that I needed, and I cannot get enough of it. It is mind blowing. It's to the point that I searched everywhere to say, had they ever tagged? Because I can't believe I've never, right under my nose, I never realized that you two was the duo that I needed. And the fans are talking. We love the energy, the charisma, and you guys pretty much do what you want and having a good time doing it. But talk me through that. Like, when did you guys realize it? And of course, I've seen the promo, but like, when did it click to you that hey, I gotta reach out to her?
Yo, Tasha, what's good? It's popping here. I have to say, I just wanted to tell you I saw your match with Kylie and I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. I can see a lot of potential and I can tell you're a real one.
I am a real one.
Like I said, I can tell. And I just wish when I first started my first day, like I had somebody to guide me in the right direction. Everybody just wanted me to be a sidekick. I was that nice girl. Everybody just wanted to take advantage of me. They wanted me to help them with all their problems. You know what I'm saying? And I look back on that and I'll admit I was being a weak ass, but that's not me. That's not me.
Don't look like you.
Just, if any of these girls want to get cute, I will snatch them real quick. You feel me? So I want to take you under my wing. I want to guide you in the right direction. I want you to, follow the heat wave with me to the top.
Heat wave?
Yeah, girl, you got that Latino heat, you got it, right? And I'm the hottest flame. I'm just saying, it sounds like it's right?
So your vibe and my vibe together.
Hear me out. If I like you, I'll snatch a bitch for you. If I don't like you, you get snatched by that bitch. What do you say?
Well, looks like we gonna be snatching some bitches together.
Let's do it then. Let's get it poppin'. Let's go.
Well, like me and Tasha have been around each other a lot on the independents. Like she's wrestled my girlfriend countless times.
One of my favorite matches
and
ever.
I've had exactly. So, we're already friends and we've also wrestled against each other in a street fight. So pretty much we know each other. We know each other very well. So I was like, Tasha, don't you think this would be a good idea if we get together as a team and just collectively be this powerful unit together? Like just be two badass chicks together and run up. Like literally, like who's doing that right now? Like who is just doing what they want and having a good time doing it and just being themselves? Who's doing that? Everybody's just trying to be something that they're not. Everybody's trying to just be characters. We're literally just being ourselves and literally just feeding off of natural energy that we have. So I think it's beautiful that that we're able to, I was like, Tasha, come on, like we got to do this. And Impact was like, we love it. Let's do it. Let's run with it. Like, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We're able to just be ourselves, have fun, literally act a fool, like, and get paid. Like it's perfect.
You guys definitely got the East Coast on fire. You from Atlanta, her from Jersey. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm loving the energy. But I do have to ask, it wasn't too long ago that you stated that now it's about you. And you've been collectively listening and learning and reevaluating things. And then you do make this decision to pair up with a tag team. So was there some type of position change in that original statement, or is this still, for the better good here in your process moving forward?
For the past 5 years, I watched my career from the passenger seat. I watched as others tried to take control, tried to guide me in the right direction. But I haven't just been watching. I've been listening, learning. I've been seeing all the mistakes that have been made time and time again. And I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to use all of my knowledge to my advantage. Because now it's about me. I am Kiera Hogan, and I am the hottest flame.
So here's how I see it. Like, yes, at the end of the day, for the past couple of years, I've been somebody's best friend, somebody's sidekick, somebody's muscle, somebody's second call. Let me hit Kiera up so she can help fight my battles for me. I'm done being everybody's sidekick. I'm done being second fiddle. I'm about me now. I'm about my goals, and I'm ready to make myself a part of Impact history without anybody else. That's first and foremost. Seeing Tasha come in, like I said, we're friends, and I don't want to see what happened to me happen to her. So I take her under my wing, and I show her the right way, and I show her all of the knowledge that I've gained being a sidekick, being a best friend, being in the passenger seat, being on the sidelines. I'm going to show her that we're not going to do it like that. We're going to run through the knockouts division. We're going to knock on the manager's door and be like, what's good? We done ran through the rest of your knockouts. Now give us a title. That's what I want it to be. It's an equal partnership. Me and her have a complete understanding that we're going to get to the top together and show that we're the best, just as ourselves, just being us. And, just running through the competition, because at this point, we're on a winning streak. So we're already showing it. We're already showing how good of chemistry we have and how much good energy we have and how marketable we are. We might as well just keep doing what we're doing, keep acting a fool, keep just being us, and we're just going to prove to everybody why we deserve what we deserve, and we're going to get it.
Period.
Period.
Now,
Period.
I have agreed with everything you've done thus far, but I have to ask a suspicious question here. Why target Susie? Why bully Susie when we know what lives inside that vessel?
Oh, watch where you're going. Look up. Look where you're walking. Watch your shoes. You're so disrespectful. You're trying to disrespect the shoes? No, you're disrespectful. Like angry. Oh, she's trying to rub in her face that she beat us. No, she's rubbing in your face. She's rubbing in your face too. What? Why you being so disrespectful? Yeah, you are. You're being so disrespectful. What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? Stop!
Please, it's okay. Hey, I know what you're doing. That's bad.
Excuse me? Oh, is it bad? Is it? Hi, I'm Kiera. Hi, is that bad, huh? Is it really bad? What am I doing?
Bullying is bad.
Oh, is it
Bullying's
really
bad.
Bullying's bad, huh? How's this for bad?
Yeah, that's what I thought. How's that?
How's that, huh, Susie? How's that? Hi, I'm Susie. Hi, I'm Susie.
Yeah, take that. Take that. She don't need that. She don't need that. Take that. She don't need that. She don't need that. Not at all. Not at all.
You want to roll up on me?
What you rolling up on, girl? Huh? What you doing?
Roll up on me.
What's she rolling up on?
She in his pocket. Go.
Let's go. Let's take this boat. We got the boat. These weak ass am.
Yeah, you know what you just said? What lives inside that vessel? How many times have I encountered what's inside that vessel?
Very true.
That's why I'm messing with Susie. That's why. Because how many times have I been down to the undead realm with that vessel? How many times? How many times has she run up on me with a knife or a sword with her undead ass? How many times? I don't care if Susie's out. Susie can get this work too. That's why I'm acting the way I'm acting, because I know what's inside that vessel. Kylie act like she don't know. Oh, I know. Rosemary know. Taya know. Everybody else know. So I'm just acting how I would if Sue Young was out of Susie. Just all the same, period.
Well said. And you did say that any knockout could get it, which also brought the attention of Havoc and newly signed Nevaeh. Does this follow suit for them as well?
Everybody can get it. Like I said last week, me and Tasha said, we ain't scared. We ain't scared of nobody. You can act big and scary. You can try and pull up, and we're going to prove to you that when you pull up, you'll get run up on, period. So go ahead. Anybody can get it. If anybody want to pull up, if Taya want to pull up, if Rosemary want to pull up, if Deanna's newly signed ass want to pull up, she can get it too. Everybody can get it. We want opportunities, and we're going to make it happen.
Well, I will leave you off with one last question. I feel like I know the trajectory, but I'll just leave it just in case anything else was left. What else can we expect for the newest, hottest tag team and duo in Impact Wrestling?
The goal now is to get gold. And at this point, we are fiending for these knockouts tag titles. We are just expressing to everybody that we obviously are championship material, and what better else than the knockout tag titles. So come on ahead and bring those out of the warehouse and hand them on over. Or if you want to put them up in a match, that's fine too. Everybody can get it in the match, and then we will gratefully take those titles off of the hands of the show. So we're ready for it. We're just ready for gold. Like I said, we're ready to run through and get gold and get it popping.
Well said. Well, I look forward to seeing what you guys do each and every Tuesday on Access TV, Impact Wrestling. Again, you two are absolutely must watch. And like you said, you're having fun and you're cashing checks and you're taking names, and then no one can argue that
all the shmoney, period. All the shmoney.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much for having me.